Katie and welcome back to Wolfkin. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit that red subscribe button down below, become a member of my Wolfkin and you will not regret it. So today I am starting, or not really starting, I'm adding another addition to the segment called Give Me One Last Shot. So basically, like you guys already know, I'm giving products one last shot to wow me. If I don't like them, they're going out the door. So today I'm going to be trying a foundation I absolutely cannot stand anymore. And it is the CoverGirl Clean Sensitive Skin Foundation in the shade 205 Ivory. Now the reason why I don't like this foundation is because A, it is too oily for my skin. B, there's no pump, so like you're putting so much on your hand and half of it goes to waste. Not a big fan of that. And C, it just doesn't feel comfortable on my skin. D, it just feels so cakey and uncomfortable. After a while, I just have to get rid of it. So anyway, let's get started with the video. Lego. Start things off as I always would. I'm going to be using my e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer and a Beauty Blender to pat that into my face. So now that I have my base done, we're going to start on the foundation. I'm just going to let this sit for a second as I shake up my liquid foundation. I always like to shake up the foundation before, because especially with this product, it's very liquidy and I don't want it to separate. I really don't like this foundation that much. That is the foundation. Today I'm going to be taking a wedge sponge because I don't want to cross-contaminate with my Beauty Blender, my green one, because I've only used this with e.l.f. foundation. I don't really want to use it with the CoverGirl one and cross-contaminate, so I'm going to be taking the flat, smaller side of the triangle sponge and dotting this on my face. Already I can see it's kind of splotchy and it feels really wet. I can also kind of see that it's starting to cake up really badly. And I've always found that I had to use quite a bit of product with this foundation, so I'm not a huge fan of that part. If you guys see me looking down, it's because my mirror is just below you guys. So you can see already it is not blending as well as I would like it to. I don't know, guys. I really don't. I don't know if it's just the sponge that I'm using. Whoa, that's way too much. But it's a very sheer coverage as well. I'm gonna add a little more foundation, see if maybe that helps. I really don't see this doing anything at all. I'm gonna try maybe swiping it. I know you're not supposed to. That is doing nothing at all either. It's just like literally doing nothing. I really want to try to like this foundation, you guys. I really do. Because I feel like it'd be a great winter foundation for me because I am so pale and my e.l.f. one is so much kind of more yellow toned, but it looks really nice on my skin. I would really like to like this foundation. I don't know if I really can. It just feels really cakey. I'm just gonna try swiping a little bit on the forehead. I'm gonna put a little bit of foundation on my eyelids. I don't know. This is taking way too much product to even just get like a nice coverage on my face. An even coverage at that. Ugh! What the hell? That's weird. Anyway, I'm going to continue to add foundation to my face. Try to save this face of mine. I really don't think this is going to work. The next thing is concealer. I don't know. Okay, so this is the foundation without concealer, nothing, just the foundation itself. I feel like it took way too much foundation to even get this, but I definitely see a difference between the wedge sponge and the normal beauty blender, because you guys remember in like a lot of my older videos I would use this beauty blender and I'd always add, like, it just felt like it was way too much. So I do kind of see a bit of a difference with this, but I do feel like it's still really cakey on my T-zone and still really like liquidy and just not drying down right. I don't know if it's just me. If you guys have tried this product before, let me know. I just don't know if I like it. It just feels really like wet still, and usually it dries like really quickly. So I don't know, but I'm gonna try concealer next over top of it on camera and blending that out, see if it maybe blends better with the concealer and the highlighter and all that. I'm just gonna add a little triangle to the face. I'm only gonna do under the eyes today, and then I'm gonna try blending it with the other side of the sponge. Okay, so it literally blended the concealer out. Not too bad. I mean, this is what it looks like blended. I don't know if I really like the fact that the concealer is like blending into nothing with this foundation. It just like it takes the concealer off. Like, if you guys can see, it's kind of mixing in with the foundation and just like wiping away. I'm now going to try the highlighting side, as I always do with my regular makeup. You guys know that. I'm just gonna add a couple dots across my face, or on that area of my face, like I always do. And then blend this out. So my thoughts already is that it's very wet formula, which not a huge fan of. It's a very non-really drying formula, so that doesn't help. It is even blending the highlighter to nothing. What the hell? Like, it feels like it's just not blending this at all. Like, this sponge is okay. But it's not blending this product out either. Maybe I'll have to do a review on this sponge too. Okay. So that is blended. I don't know if it's just the sponge or if it's just me, but I feel like it just blended away to nothing. It just, there's no highlighter left. I don't know. Anyway, this is the face not set. Again, I can see my rosacea really bad here. So, and with my e.l.f. one, again, it does cover that. My nose is really red still. It makes my imperfections look extremely large right now. So I don't know if I really like this. I'm going to try to set it with the setting powder, the finishing powder, and then under the eyes using my e.l.f. powder, like I usually would. I don't know, guys. I really don't. It just... I'm just kind of baking my under eye area right now. trying to at least. I only add this to the under eye area now because I feel like adding it to the whole face just makes it look like extreme glitter. So under eyes are set. I still feel like it just doesn't look 100% the greatest. I don't know why. Now for my brushes. Where did my brushes go? It's never a video till Caitlin loses something. Oh, it's right beside me. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking my setting powder, setting this, and let's see what happens. Ugh, I hate that thing. So setting it already, I can notice a difference that the foundation is starting to go a little bit. I'm noticing it kind of starting to deteriorate to nothing. I don't know why. Down the T-zone, nose. It looks like there's nothing left. Literally, it looks like there is no color in my face. Okay, well let's try to save this then. Okay. So I'm going to time-lapse me doing the rest of my makeup, but right now I'm just going to talk about it just a little bit. I already noticed it looks like there's nothing on my face. It looks like the foundation is completely gone. I don't know if I like that. It definitely didn't cover up my rosacea. My nose is still really red, but it doesn't feel as cakey. Right in here though, right in my eyebrows and eye area, it feels very tight. I don't like that, but we're going to continue on. I'm going to do the rest of my makeup in time lapse, and we'll see how it goes. Let's go. I actually also figured that I was going to do one more Give Me One Last Shot, which is the Lash Blast Fusion. I'm not a big fan of this mascara, A, because the fact that it makes my lashes feel really cakey and like just uncomfortable, but also the fact that they just always stay kind of clumped together and just not look right. So I'm going to give this one last shot with this look and see how it looks. So let's go. So already opening this container and taking the wand out, I can tell it's going to be a fun day. I can already see my lashes clumping up, but the difference is I'm not going to go back into the product to separate my lashes. Like, it just goes to spider legs every time I do my mascara. I don't like it when it does that. I'm kind of trying to manipulate them while they're still wet. Because like for bottom lash mascara, let me tell you, it looks phenomenal, but for top lash, it just looks clumpy. Like, I don't know. So this is the lashes. I definitely think I got more product on this eye than this eye, because this eye doesn't look too bad, but I think I'm going to go in one more time and try to coat the lashes a bit better than I did the first time. I think I just got that in my eye. That's a bit better. So you guys can see the difference in the lashes. They do look very volumized, so I don't really mind. this mascara. It does look really nice. I just don't like the fact that it clumps. So let's continue with the rest of my makeup. Let's go. So now all I have to do is just put some setting spray on and some lips, and we'll be done. So let's get the lipstick on now. I'm just going to tissue some of this off. Now setting spray. I just took a shower. I need to do another layer because I missed some. There we go. Okay. So as we let this dry, let me give you my final thoughts. So, my final thoughts for this foundation. Okay. So looking already, I can definitely see it didn't really pick up my bronzer / contour very well. It really did not pick up my highlighter very well at all. I was not a big fan of that. I really didn't like that. It definitely made right in here when I was putting my bronzer on, I did notice that right in here, right in my forehead area, was very tight feeling, which is uncomfortable, especially when you're trying to do bronzer like this. And if you just feel like it's very tight, uncomfortable, and just not cute. The mascara. Definitely think if you use a light hand with it, it's not too bad. So I think I will give it one last shot. As for the foundation, I think it's just gonna go bye-byes because I don't like it. Now, the other reason why I don't really like the foundation is it did really leave it right in here very patchy. Right in here, right where my eyebrows are, is very patchy and doesn't look right. I can tell that it's clumped up right in here, right underneath my nose area, right in my fine lines. It's definitely clumped up in there, and I'm not a big fan of that. I think that's about it. If you guys want to see a tutorial on this look, be sure to comment that down below. If you guys do like to see the time-lapse portion of my videos like this, please leave it also down in the comments box down below, or I'll leave a little poll on the eye in the corner, and you guys can for sure do that as well. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!